Welcome back to Neil RC, y'all. We are here. We got two cameras, and we're going to have a good look at the video on both sides of the camera. And I have been doing some working with some ideas here. So y'all going to have to bear with me a little bit because I'm thinking the videos were lacking. They were lacking some spaz. You know what I mean? They were lacking some wants. And it was like it was always a one-sided view. Either this side or this side. So yeah, we're going to try something different, y'all. Seeing how I have been running the FIERCE13, and just so you all can see, whoop, that's FIERCE. There you go. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. And yes, these are aftermarket tires, okay? I was able to locate some really nice tires for this. The stock tires that I had for this are right here. Okay. Same kind of pin grip, a little bit harder compound. Okay. Just a little bit harder compound. These here are a little bit softer, a little bit easier. This is the vehicle that you've seen here just recently running over at the plant while I was having a slow day and all my drivers were out and about. Okay, I also got some other beefier tires, which I will show you here. All these tires came off of Amazon, regular 10 millimeter hex. Okay. And yeah, I've got other tires other than these. I even got some street tires up here. I'm going to have to glue these on, but these have absolutely no foams in them, and they are not glued. See that? No foams. No foams at all. Not glued on, so they're all going to have to get, I'm going to have to get some foams for them and glue them on. Same small hex, 10 millimeter hex, which is going to be awesome for some street riding. The tread is okay. It's capable of shedding some water maybe. I think this thing's going to hydroplane on water before it actually sheds it, because it is a very light vehicle. This vehicle is still running the stock battery in it, which is literally the 2200 mAh. And let's see here. I don't know if it has a C rating on it or not. Let's see. Nope, just 2200 mAh, 16.3 watt. Right there. We're going to do it off of both sides of the camera. Yeah, that way we both get it. So yeah, that's what I got going on here. All right. The Fury 13 is a very small, I want to say it's a 12th scale, if I'm not mistaken. It may even be 14th, but it is a small scale. Slime ball, this video is kind of pointing at you, just to show you I do the small stuff too, and mine actually goes fast, so hopefully you'll see the video, y'all. Hopefully y'all see the video. It's a very cheap Lexan body. As you can tell, my wing is already cracked on the back side. We've had some pretty nasty tumbles with this. Bodies and the main body shell's in really good shape. considering. A little bit of fix and repair back here, and that probably would help. The linkages on this, I don't know if you guys can see it off of both sides or not, but the linkages for the steering, upper top, or up, yeah, we'll say it this way, blah, 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 blah. Rear top are adjustable, and front, top, and bottom are adjustable for steering. Very cheap car. I got this car off of a Temu, and it was literally, I want to say it was like $110 off of Temu. Can't complain there at all. That was extremely cheap. Okay. I did change the oil in the shocks. I did not like what they had in it. It was way too stiff. So I dropped the oil down. I believe it's running somewhere right around a 20 now. It seems to work really good. Wheels don't come off the table at a full bounce. Front end kind of wants to slap, but not quite. So that's okay with me because I want the front to hold up. Let's see. We got aluminum chassis bottom. Really nice chassis bottom right there for the whole thing. It's got the plastic sides on both pieces. We have a pretty good sized motor from what I'm seeing of it. Let me see if I can't tell from looking at it, because it didn't say on the box what size motor was in these. And no, it does not say. I'm going to assume, and I hate to say that word, but I'm assuming it's probably right around the 3,300 kV. Because of what this thing does wide open. It's all stock gearing. I haven't even put the speed gear in this yet. I'm running all stock gearing, so all those videos you've seen running at the plant, you'll understand what that meant. I don't know if I need the high speed gearing in this. I think the stock gearing will be fine. I did put my radio system in it. Had to do that. The other radio they had in this thing was absolute garbage. The lack of controllability, anything further than, say, from one end to the other, you're going to get about maybe 50 feet. 75 is pushing it, okay? 75 feet is really pushing it. So, therefore, all that had to be done away with. And, yeah, as you can see here, you can't, but you can over there. I've got my computer in here now, and I'm actually able to keep track of what's going on, little at a time, you know, learning the JoJo. I've also got a new TV sitting up there that I was hoping to be able to record this camera off from and actually have that big picture up there. But all I can do is play off of this. So I'll be able to sit here and watch my videos. That's okay. And we'll have that going along with other creators' videos. We can watch them off of that TV now. So anyway, stock servo is still in it. Okay? Stock servo is still in it. I have not upgraded the servo on that. It is going to be the smaller servos that are similar to this one, or I put them over here. The reason why I put it over here is because I wanted to show you that I had a spare servo just for this situation. These servos right here go into it quite easily. I did test fit this one before I kept it, and this one here happens to be the 21G C S power, it looks like. Maybe you guys can tell me. Yeah. Or maybe you can tell me over there. Woo. Yeah, there we go. Get it in the light. Scott, get it in the light. Yeah. These are an exact duplicate of what's in there, except for these have got metal gears. It does have brass for this end, but it's also a plastic end down here. So that's no big deal. I've got other servo horns that I can accommodate that with. Still working on getting sponsorships as far as servos, batteries, tires, bodies. I'm working on it, trying to get the content out there, show them what I got, show them what I can do. And yeah, we got new projects coming. Building one right now. That'll be in a future video. You guys may have seen little tidbits of it here and there, but you got to pay attention to the channel. Got to hit that like button, hit that sub button, get it in there, because I drop these little spur of the moment videos. This is going to be my weekly video, going through all my cars and talking about them, telling you what I've done to them, telling you what I haven't done to them. Like I said, my biggest thing with this one here, once I took it out one time, was the reception from the receiver. The reception from the receiver was garbage. That had to go immediately. So I put my receiver and used my radio with it. And yeah, just in case you didn't know, that is stock on this. That is a little anti-glitch system that they actually put in this. Bring it over here to the other side of the camera too. So we're not just sharing it. We're sharing it both ways. Yeah. A little pack right there. A little zip pack. It's kind of like a glitch buster if you've ever looked them up. And that's what these are. They actually go right in to the system itself. It came stock that way. I did not put this in. It kind of allows it to work without glitching. I love that. It works really good on this. Really good on this. I was really pleased. It is a brushless system in it. It is the stock ESC. I haven't even had the tendency to replace it yet. No replacement of the ESC. I haven't found a reason for it. It's plenty fast enough. Works really well. Does the things that it's supposed to do. Goes forward when you press forward. Goes reverse when you press reverse. Goes left. Goes right. The whole 9 yards. It communicates with the vehicle and the motor really, really well. I am very happy with it. And as you can see here, we do have a center diff. It does. No, maybe it don't. Because it's actually wanting to... No, it does not have a center diff. I was saying. It does not have a center diff. It is... Yeah, it does not have a center diff. So that could be a downfall. It does have an aluminum arm all the way through the bottom. It goes from the rear back here all the way to the front up here, from the rear to the front. It has an aluminum bar that goes all the way through. It does have a plastic chassis brace that goes from front to rear, from tower to tower. All Phillips hardware. Okay, everything is Phillips hardware on this, except for, of course, the wheels. And that one there, if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking is this. Nope, it's the next size up. My bad. Bear with me. Technical difficulty. No, it ain't technical difficulty. It's just a glitch in the matrix. Yeah, it's that one right there. It is a 5.5 wheel nut. So any of your 5.5 wheel nut tires will work very comfortably on that. The tires themselves are basically a 12 mil, or not 12 mil, 10 millimeter hub inside, and they're basically a 12th scale tire. Love it. They're fast, they grip. There's many different tire combinations you can see as from what I showed you, and I've got more up there on the wall that I've got options for. Your TTO tires will actually fit this. TTO2, TTO1, all those tires are the same size as this. That gives you any idea. I can compare that with you. Because I did try the street tires that they came with, that I got with that car, and they were okay. They wouldn't hold to the rims. This thing's got way too much power for that. So I had to get different rims and different tires, and be a reason why I'm running this. So anyway, back to the story here. On and off switch is all still here. It does have a fan on the ESC. No fan on the motor. One battery strap that holds it in. And like I said, it is a 2200 mAh battery. Very thin pack. It's about the same size as the Aurario. But Aurario is a 3S, where this is a 2S. So there's the thing. I am still running the XT60 on these, just because it don't need anything bigger. I really don't think there's room to place it. I could go smaller. There is separate battery holes here, container holes, that I can actually slide this in and get a smaller pack in it if I chose. But like I said, this gives you about 20 minutes worth of runtime. And when I checked this battery here earlier, I know I had it right here, my battery checker. When I got done running it that day, I dropped it all the way down to 10%. That's immediately safe for me. I'm good with that. It dropped it off at 10%. It didn't even shut off. I stopped the video playing because I was running out of time on the video. So yeah, there we go. We're at about 15, 17 minutes here on the video. Aluminum shocks, aluminum springs. Suspension is pretty good now that I've done some work on the oils and adjusting the oil. It does have plastic A-arms front and back, minus the flipping. I think they're interchangeable. Front and rears are going to be interchangeable to both the chassis on either side, or front to rear. And like I said, other than that, the pill blocks, they do pull out and realign if you choose to go that routine on the back, and they are straight on the front. Yeah, they go straight through on the front. It looks like I got maybe a rock in there. Let me see. Yep, sure did. I knew I felt some grinding going on. There's a rock. Got stuck between the A-arm and the frame. It was being used as a bump stop. When it didn't drop down like the other one did, I knew there was something wrong. Like I said, this thing runs really, really well. Parking lots is absolutely brutal with this thing. I love it. Grass, it does run through the grass. Not complaining about that at all. Is it as fast as it would be? No, because you got to think about the grass. It does have restriction on speed because of all the friction on the grass. So, I mean, there's that ordeal. But yeah, that's the FIERCE, or not the FIERCE, excuse me. It's the FIERCE13. It says powerful. For what this is, yeah, It's not bad. I'm not complaining there, y'all. I had some fun with it running this thing. I love running this at work. We used to run it every now and then. We did try taking it on a 10 scale course, off-road course. It did all right. I'm not bragging. I had fun with it. I'll say that. It didn't place anything or anything like that, but it kept up. As long as you can keep it hooked to the ground, you know, that thing would fly right along just as fast as anybody else could. For what it was, clay track would probably be perfect for this. Just in case I didn't mention it, it does have aluminum crossbar between the steering for the pitman and steering arm. Yep. All metal, except for the ball ends. They are a snap-on. The ball ends themselves are a Allen key there. But other than that, it is all Phillips hardware throughout the whole thing. So you're going to need a good Allen head screwdriver or Allen screwdriver. And you're going to need a good Phillips. That's for sure. Definitely going to need a good Phillips head screwdriver. That's going to help you out drastically with this. You may want to pick up a small set of these right here. Oh, almost did a boo-boo. Get a small set of these right here to work on it. These here, this particular one that I'm holding in my hand actually does fit the screws very well. Okay, I can actually set it there and it stays in the hole, in the actual tooth. On just about any, well, that one may have a little dirt in it. But yeah, it'll actually hold the screw real good. You can turn them quite easily. The head on these do turn, so you can pivot it on that. All you gotta do is basically just press down. Other than that, y'all, I mean, this little buggy, boy, I'm telling you, was a surprise. You see that? It takes that much of it, much air, and before it actually bottoms out. Now, it really does run really smooth. Not complaining at all on this for being a Temu Z-Lot. If you can see right there, Z-Lot. It says it right there. Yeah. Maybe I can get it better on this camera. Z-Lot. Yep, right there. Z-E-A-L-O-T. Whatever that stands for. Maybe the company name, I don't know. Top Qualifier says it all over. Boy, I love the body look. You know, the color scheme on that. It looks pretty cool. White, blue, and black. A little bit of silver for the background. White undercoat. Yep. Really does look pretty good. I just wish the wing wouldn't crack the way it is. But it still holds together, and it is only on the dead center in the middle. So anyway, yeah. What do you think, guys? You like the two camera effect? Yeah, you're going to see one side on one part of the screen of the computer and on the video, and you're going to see the other side on the other. You're going to be able to see both sides of everything at once in one voice. So yeah, there we go. That's the story behind it. I'm going to try something new on this video. Trying to switch it up. Trying to keep people in tune with what's going on. Because sometimes things don't get in the view like it does on one side or the other. Just trying something different out. Because I know one camera picks up volume better than the other. And one does better pictures and video than the other. We'll see what happens. It's all good. Really looking forward to seeing how many views this video gets compared to the other videos I've done in the last few months. So, hey, there you go. We are hooking it up. We're doing it. and we're going to check it out. We're at 24 minutes on one side and roughly too long on the other. So we're going to go ahead and stop this one. Thank you very much for tuning in. Neil RC. Come on back. Hang out with us again. We're going to do this again next week. And we're going to figure out what to put in here next week for next week's video. But I have been running this quite a bit here lately, along with the Baja. I don't know if I've done the video on the Baja yet. I may have to put that up here real soon and get that video done up so we can all talk about that. I've done some modifications to that lately, if you haven't told by the videos. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that and sharing that experience with you. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tune in, sub up. And if you haven't tuned in to sub up to Slimeball RC, make sure you go hit him up. He is still trying to get to that 1,000 mark so he can go live. Make sure you hit him up. I know I've only got 164 subscribers. Make sure you go hit him up. That's 164 more if you're not already following him. Thanks again. Appreciate you. Bye.